What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilkin. Of course, we need to talk today about, well, you saw the title. We're going to take on the test of strength. Now, here's the deal, guys. I don't have the new unit. I would really like to say I had the new unit, but I unfortunately do not have her. And I know a lot of you guys out there got as badly shafted on the banner as I did. But I have an option for you. And funny enough, it's an option you probably weren't thinking of because it's an option from the general pool. That is, of course, let's go ahead and open this up here. No, I'm not talking about Gareth. I'm not even talking about that time-limited bell. I'm talking about Leafia. That first unit in line over there. She is substantial here. She is a heck of an asset for this event. And let me kind of show you what I mean by that. Let's go in here and kind of take this on. Now, you do have to time your stuff a little bit. You know, things kind of have to be done in a specific question mark order. All right, so first thing is first, I'm going to swap out of her, and I'm basically going to use both Belle and Gareth as damage sponges. That's essentially their jobs here. So we're going to go ahead and see this donut-shaped attack there. And I don't like to do the first one. I like to let him just kind of do what he does for a minute. I'll swap in a Belle here because I do want to break his barrier. He's going to put his barrier up here. There we go. Bam, bam. There we go, and he's broken. And we'll go ahead and do what we can here damage-wise. I'll swap back into Gareth. Oh, no, we're in Leafia now. That is fine. I can actually use Loki here. Charge that all up. Now, you want to start charging your skill 1 here. And the main thing is, now he can hit you, he can sometimes damage you, but if you're charging your skill 1 when he puts a barrier up, all you have to do is be within range of him. And then once we have 50 stacks, launch that sucker. That didn't do a lot of damage. I don't think we got the critical hit on that. Oop. Don't get too greedy. Unfortunately, I did, and I messed up the timing. So I've got to get her back for that, like, donut-shaped attack there. There we go. So we'll do a little bit here. I mean, thankfully, this attack does a decent amount of damage. But the main thing is her skill 1. Her skill 1 is the biggie. That's the one that really makes a difference. So let's pop Loki. Let's go over there and let's start charging up that attack. Because once again, just charging the attack does damage so long as he's in range. And number 2, once we lob that attack, we are going to just do an insane amount of damage. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, get out of there. Alright, so it should be the next attack he does. Yep, there we go. We'll kind of go in there and charge it up again. Now, he can kind of sometimes knock you out of it. So if that does happen, just kind of run away and, you know, live to fight another day. But as you can see here, this is kind of the tactic. So he should do a big round attack there. Oh, no, we missed it. There we go. So we'll go ahead. Oh, no, she doesn't have her skill 1. All right, so I will have to charge up her skill 1 with Belle. That is 100% a thing. There we go. We'll do that. We'll do that. And I'm going to go ahead and swap back into her. There we are. And it's the next one. There we go. All right, all right, all right. I see you. Now, you do take a little bit of damage through this, but I think you'll be okay for the most part. Lob that attack, and then we can even hit him with an ult here. Bam. Now, once again, I do like to bring out Gareth and Belle to kind of soak up damage. I'm going to go one more turn. I know he kind of did his donut attack there, but I'm going to give it one more attack. Basically, I try to do every other one, more or less. Can we hit him with something? No. Oh, he's just juggling Belle. Not breaking his barrier was a... All right, here we go. All right. Now, hit him. There we go. There we go. Break his barrier. This might be it. 40 stacks, 50 stacks. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Like I said, old girl has a lot in the tank. And I didn't even properly use Leafia. Like, honestly, or I'm sorry, properly use Loki. I probably could have gotten even more damage out had I used Loki. That could technically be faster. I do find that basically you want to do every other attack just because it seems like that first one, he could actually kick you and knock you out of your charge skill. So kind of attack him. Let's go in there one more time. Why not? Test of strength. And I'll kind of show you once again kind of what I'm talking about here. So, attempt number 2. So basically as I go in here, I'm immediately swap into either Gareth or Belle. I do kind of like Gareth from the start because Belle still has the ability to break the barrier, where Gareth really just kind of doesn't. Plus Gareth can just kind of eat damage. He's kind of good at that. So the first time he does his donut here, I try to just endure this, right? And I'll bring out Belle. And so once he does his big barrier attack here, there we go. So then I can just kind of break his barrier there. Now we'll swap into Leafia. And I'm looking for a big round attack, which is always going to be followed by his like kind of donut. There it is. Go in and start charging that sucker up. I was a little bit late on it. That is okay. We still broke him. And launch. There you go. I think we missed the launch. I think she literally launched the wrong direction for no reason. I've had that problem before. All right. So we'll kind of endure this one. Bam! Oh, we didn't actually break him there. Oh, don't get out of there. Woo! You do not want to let her take damage. Alright, so we're looking for that attack, and we'll go ahead and charge up for skill 1. Unfortunately, I was not able to effectively use Loki here, but it is a thing. Break him. And launch your attack. Bam. So what I'll do then is I'll go ahead and start running around and just kind of preparing for the next one. So as I said, he'll do it right here, but I do find that after this... I said each odd-numbered one, I guess you could kind of word it. I do find that these tend to be the ones where he can actually, like, kick you out of the skill itself. So it's just honestly better... Oh, get out of there, girl. Get out of there. No, 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 no. Why'd I swap into her? Alright. Tyson been doing that. Alright, now we charge it up. Okay. 35 stacks. Yeah, I need to save Loki. I need to get better with my timing with Loki. If you're better with your Loki timing, you'll be good. But let's go ahead and swap into Gareth here. And like I said, each odd-numbered attempt, I basically use either Belle or Gareth to kind of soak up the damage here. See, he did his thing there. But I find that on the odd-numbered attempt, he's very likely to knock you kind of out of the skill, so to speak, so you won't be charging anymore. So I save it for the even-numbered ones, personally. There we go. And once again, the amount of damage we're doing here is just peanuts. Oh, here we go. Charge it up. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there, girl. Break him, and boom. All right, now, we do have a bit of a problem. She is low on health because I did let her take a little bit of excess damage, but we're going to go ahead and just kind of rummage through this. Okay. We'll break him down here. Could do a little bit of damage here. Alright, so main thing is now wait for that attack. Okay, Loki. And we'll go ahead and charge it up here. Remember, Loki's gonna make her do more damage, so... Oh no, he actually... Oh, he interrupted it! Oh no! no. It's usually the even-numbered ones he doesn't interrupt. We'll try that one more time. Usually the even-numbered ones he won't interrupt, unless I just got the timing off, which is highly likely. But I also let her take a little bit of extra damage, so it might have just been a literal shot in the dark. Makes me wonder, though, if we could just do that from the start. Let's see. We'll go ahead and drop Loki here. Let him do that attack. Here it comes. I'll just basically try to use her and her alone. I was a bit too early there on that, apparently. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if we just need to do something to charge those skills up, because he's actually going to put up the barrier here now. That's fine. We'll just eat this. Knock him down. There we go. All right. Why did she fire that behind her? Legitimately, she was like she was kind of like semi-facing him, but then she just shot it off behind her for no reason at all. It's agitating. All right, here we go. Let's see. Boom, with 50 stacks, that should have hurt him really bad. Oh. And unfortunately now, I think we've missed the timing on it. Yeah, everything's kind of been interrupted now. You got to get the timing right. You got to get that timing right. It is so critical to get the timing just right. All right. There we go. I know once he does that smaller circle, he's ready to do this one. Okay. 30 stacks, 35, 40, 50. Once again, as soon as I see that donut-shaped attack, I'm just going in. Girl, could you just, like, damage him, please? Look at that. Come on. Come on. I might be too aggressive on this one, I think. I do fear. Alright. Because our health is really low. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to swap in a bell here. And just kind of eat this one. There we go. And we'll prep her for the next phase over here. Alright, there's that. Here comes the donut. Oh no! He broke it again. No. Swap it a bell. Or, well, Gareth. I'll take Gareth too. There's his donut attack. Okay, come on. Break him. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. I messed up a couple of the timing a little bit there, but like I said, she's just totally the MVP of this. So, yeah. There you guys go. Easy peasy. I say as we lost one. But once again, like, you do have to be mindful of the amount of damage she's taking, just because, once again, with Loki in play, you do just take a lot more damage. And she's not the best defensively, but, you know, use somebody else to soak up damage. You don't have to use Bell or Gareth. You can use anybody, really, to just eat that damage on the rotations where you don't do it. When he already does that donut-shaped attack, go in, start charging that up, make sure you're actually aiming at him, and then hit him with that charged-up skill 1, and you're good to go. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Did it work for you? Like, share, comment. I'll catch you on the next one.